So now going this with a differential drive. Okay, now what is basically a differential drive which we implemented over here? It is such that if the robot wants to go in the right direction, what is the robot supposed to do? The wheel 2 will move in the reverse direction and the wheel number 1 will move in the forward direction, so that the mechanism will be such that this thing moves in the opposite, this moves in the forward, so that it takes a right turn with the help of the caster wheel. The same way, when we want to run it in the left hand direction, the same thing is implemented but in the opposite way, wherein the wheel 2 is now moved in the forward direction and wheel number 1 is moved in the reverse direction, and so in such a way the caster turns in the left hand direction and the robot finally moves in the left hand direction. This was a simple and basic explanation of what is a differential drive, which is implemented in this robot which can walk on the road. Now if the robot wants to move in the forward direction, both the signals are given high for the motors, and both the motors will be moving in the forward direction, and the caster will also align itself to the forward direction. So all the three forces acting in the same side and the robot moves in the forward direction basically. Now if I want to take the robot in the reverse direction, I give the signals but in the opposite direction. Okay, so the wheels will be moving in the opposite direction, that is wheel number 1 will move in the opposite direction, wheel number 2 again in the opposite direction, and so in a way the caster wheel, which is aligned in the same vertical plane, will also align itself with these two motors and wheels and also go in the reverse direction, and finally the robot goes in the backward direction.